Ooh, thank you. Bear with me just a moment, sorry. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was just getting some coffee from the kitchen. Thank you very much, Matt Bomb and Bond37S, Tall Ship Sailor and Smoked Whiskey, Trischlonger and Archie. Thank you, all of you. Thank you sincerely, folks. Thank you very much. And welcome indeed. I hope you're okay. I hope you're having a nice smooth Wednesday. So yes, just to let you know what's happening this week. So I'm trying to finish the latest bullshittery. So I'm trying to get the current bullshittery done, which is Mordau bullshittery, the first one. Although technically it's currently the first one, but I don't really have any additional clips after this one. So, you know, there might be a part 2, but there's not one, you know, waiting in the wings. Fuck me, it's really hard. Yeah, I've been busy all day today. I lost track of time. Sorry about that. Thank you, Smeagol. ZF Smeagol's in the chat, everyone. Thank you very much, Smeagol. He says, Dad, give me my Nintendo Switch, Dad. Right now, Dad. Daddy. Never ever call me Daddy ever again, Smeagol. Never, ever. Also, hi there, Smeagol. Folks, Smeagol does indeed stream. You can click on his name to find the channel. Thank you, Plan Man. Thank you very much, Plan Man. Right, sorry, where was I? So, oh my god. So, yes, trying to get the latest bullshittery done. Forgive me, I'm exhausted. I worked really hard today. I was trying to get some, how to describe it? Basically, when we play Mordau, we started breaking up into individual little duels. And so what I did was I put name tags above everyone in the duel. But I had a look at the font, and as I was watching it back, I'm like, that font's really hard to read. It's this medieval Germanic font, Germanic plain, I think it's called, and it's just not very easy to read when it's moving quickly. So I went into Photoshop and I was just sort of moving some of the stylized elements of the letters to try and make it like its own thing. That's a bit more readable, Germanic, but readable. So I've been doing that for like, well, 7 or 8 name tags, and then properly re-keyframing them, and lots of tedious stuff, really. Tedious, mindless. You know, just gotta get those letters looking good. Thank you, Kitten and 21 Frogs and Smosies and Bass and Rye Whiskey. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes, that's correct, Divinity. The reason why there's only pumps on the frontmost wagon is time. When it comes to Factorio, I know I say this a lot, but seriously, don't rush for perfection. Just get it working. I just had to get oil. I needed some drones. I had no drones. I was desperate. I was hacking away at the forest with an axe. I just wanted one wagon with crude oil in it to come back to a temporary station. Hang on. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I just want to get the factory going. Right. Oh. Da, 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 da. Sorry, just pouring a coffee. Thank you, Familiar. Thank you very much, Familiar. Thank you. Okay. One of my mods just tried to whisper me, but can't. No, the whisper should be on. Can you switch them off? You can switch off whispers? I was not aware. Right. When am I going to play some multiplayer with ZF? So tomorrow evening, we've got some Holdfast planned. On Friday, we do some Halo. On Saturday, we do some VR. And then beyond that, some games are regularly, you know, paced whenever people fancy stuff, really. Thank you, Gumball. Thank you very much, Gumball. Will I be playing Valorant with Psy? I don't know. I'm going to be honest, right? I don't know. I'm looking at it and I'm not... It's not grabbing me. It's not grabbing... It looks a bit just meh. Just looks really meh. Like a flavour of the month type game. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Ow, sorry, this is hot coffee. I just need to sip this because I'm exhausted. Thank you, Hellhound. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. What do I do outside of gaming and editing? Well, I like to go fishing. I did like long walks on the beach when I lived near the beach. I don't anymore. I like to watch YouTube videos, and then I tend to go to the kitchen and have a mild existential crisis, like once, well, normally twice a day. That's normally my routine. But you know, sometimes once a day if I'm busy. Thank you, Graf. Thank you very much, Graf. Oh, sorry, I like to compare everything to DayZ. That's another thing I like to do. I like to yell at my chat for demanding robot rights. I like to generally whinge. Like, not about anything in particular. Just you know, just mention a topic and go. You know, just say go, and I'll whinge. It's fun. You should try it. It's cathartic. It's very nice. Chat, what else do I like? What other hobbies do I have? Giving my dog attention. Because she deserves it. Because she's a wee princess. Look at the wee princess. Look at the princess. Look, she's so cute. Thank you, Panda Zoo. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wanking, yes. Yes. Drinking alcohol, yes, that's true. Sausage lady, alas, I'm not... I don't have a hobby that involves a sausage lady, but I would like to. Sorry, sausage roll lady. If you say sausage lady, it makes it sound like, you know... That makes it sound dodgy. Well, not dodgy, but it makes it sound like I'm into some stuff that I'm not into. A sausage roll lady. She sells sausage rolls. She doesn't have a sausage. Thank you, Merica. Thank you very much, Merica. Sorry, I'm just sipping this coffee for a minute, but I'm just going to try to perk up for the stream. Thank you very much, Scuttlebun. Thank you. Sorry, for those completely out of the loop, there's a nearby bakery, and the lady that works behind the counter is very, very attractive. And yeah, so I might be going to the bakery on the regular, just to, you know, just look, window shop. Thank you, Gol the Wolf. Thank you very much. Right. It's not creepy. I'm being a paying customer. I'm paying the bakery, which in turn pays her wages. So I'm being indirectly mildly generous and slightly creepy. More than a little bit creepy, to be honest. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Thank you, sir. Hi there, Digi. ZFDigi's in the chat, everyone. How you doing? It's definitely creepy, he says. You YouTube weirdo. That's surprisingly cutting. Okay. Not trying to be a YouTube weirdo. Just... Fuck you. Fuck you, Digi. Fuck off, bastard. Right. Hi there, Halakaka. Welcome indeed, Halakaka. Hope you're well. No, I don't know what that is, sorry. Okay, cool. Right. Just going to pop that coffee down to one side. So, for the people joining the stream, Too Long Didn't Read, I'm working on the latest bullshittery. I'm hoping to have it ready by this weekend, but I don't know. It's so much to do. There's so much work. I'm trying. I'm so trying, I promise. There's so much to edit. Yes, anyway, so no more work. Just time to relax. Relax. Time to relax. Factorio. Let's play Factorio. Thank you, Billy Witch. Thank you very much. So for those who don't know what Factorio is, it's a sort of factory building logistics game in which you play as a person who has crash landed on this beautiful green world and has to fucking ruin it. Well, no, effectively you've got to build a factory. So a series of interconnected logistics chains with assemblers, like automated factories that are manufacturing goods, which are then feeding it to the next factory, to the next one, to the next one, with the end goal of building a rocket ship to escape. But in order to get there, you first got to go down the tech tree, and the tech tree requires an ever-expanding laundry list of complicated components just to, you know, get anywhere. So, as over time, you find your small factory growing and growing, consuming the local environment and its resources, ripping the trees down and stuffing them into furnaces, ripping up iron ore from the surface and transporting it via conveyor belts to waiting furnaces, which turn it into, copper plates or iron plates or whatever. It's very, very good. If you don't have Factorio, it's definitely one of those must-have games. Definitely one of these, oh my god, you have to play this type thing. Anyway, so, right, I'm just going to crack on. So the factory is a bit starved on some of its resources. So see this belt here, iron plates, full, as it should be. Copper plates, not so much. Copper plates will be useful in the manufacturing of circuitry and batteries and stuff like that. So fairly essential, and just copper plates themselves are fairly useful for many machine components. So yeah, this is not good. So we need to remedy this situation. The reason why the copper plate throughput is so piss poor is this. The copper mine is, the copper quarry area is almost out. Most of these machines sit idle, and the ones that aren't idle don't have much coverage. So we need to get an additional source of copper, which means we need to go further afield, beyond the factory walls and into the forest proper. In order to do that, I was building a rail line, starting with just one, and I'll expand it to 4 in a bit. Thank you, Madox. Thank you very much, Madox. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. So, yeah, let's go over here then. Let's go grab some copper. I'll get another copper mine operational over here. Hello, Lulu. Sorry, Lulu's at my feet wanting attention. You've had food and treats and cuddles, and you've gone for a long walk, honey. You be a good girl, okay? I'll give her another duck. Hang on. Give her a duck jerky thing. What's this? Lulu, what's this? What's that? Whoop. Whoop. Her back legs went on the sofa there. Yes, you nearly fell down because you're silly. Yes. Yeah, she's okay. Yeah, duck jerky. It's so duck fillets dried, fresh. Yeah, just pieces of duck, dried duck. She loves it. She goes absolutely bonkers. Okay. Okay, so, I can pull most of these up because I'm going to make better use of them elsewhere. So lift up these mining drills, I'll just have the drones do it. No need for me to do it myself. Okay, pull all these up. Thank you, drones. Whoops, I've accidentally severed the power to the ones that were operational. Fix that. Okay, grab that as well. Right, and that one too. So yes, as you can see, there's a little bit of copper here and here. Let's go focus on getting a fresh supply, because that's not going to last long anyway, so, Okay, so let's go down here. Where is that train? It's still on the track, isn't it? So I need to, while it's daytime, quickly get into the train and keep working on the automated rail placement. Thank you, Baldwin. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much, all of you, for subbing. You're very generous to me. Thank you. And hi there, Birdie. Folks, Birdie's in the chat. That's ZF SWAT Knight's girlfriend. Hi there. Hope you're okay, Birdie. And a very good artist at that. Right, here we go. So this is the locomotive. This is just a standard locomotive, but it's been modified with a mod, unsurprisingly, to place rails in front of it. It's called a FAL. So I'm going to activate the FAL. Okay. So as it proceeds forward, it's going to just place tracks straight down. Oh, hang on, it's cancelled its process. Is that because... I guess because it couldn't do it. It's fine. As in, there was already rail in front of it. Anyway, here we go. So, as it cuts through the trees, leaves fall. Electrical pylons are placed down to bring power to wherever it is we're going. Now, I'd be tempted to go straight for this one here. This is kind of... Well, no, this is in the way of the factory's growth, but it will be some time before we get to that point. So let's go then. Maybe that's a bit... back up. That's too close. So I need the train to turn sideways and form a station. I best do this quickly before night falls and the wisps get angry. The wisps live in the trees. Whoops. Fuck. Back up, back up, back up, back up. There we go. So I just want to straight line this now. Yep. Forward, please. Oh, can't start on a curve. Got it. Right. Forward we go. Oh, shit. Damn it. I thought it would... Sorry, I'm stupid. I'm wasting time. Time that I do not have. Right, start, then hold the left button. There we go, and then forward. What? Oh shit, it's turning nightfall. I wasted my shot. Okay, can't place rail. Fuck it, just do it manually. No, it's nighttime. The train lights are on. Okay, if we cut down any of the trees, we will anger the wisps. They live in this forest. So it's a 100% tree coverage map. It's a bit interesting, actually. I kind of like it. Right. Piss flaps. I can't cut down any... Oh, actually, I can't even activate the train now because that wisper's going to get angry. Right. Shit. Back to the factory we go. I can put down some chain signals while it's night. Ah, dear. Anyway, I hope everyone's okay. Gonna admit, kind of stressed out. Just want to get this video done. Ah, dear. Right, so I'm just putting down some chain signals. So by placing these signals on each side of the track, I'm partitioning the track so that trains will go, ooh, there's something ahead of me, I best stop. Factorio veterans are probably going to quickly point out that I'm not doing that very well, but fuck it, it works fine. Thank you, Dragoner. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Did I miss your sub, Alican? Sorry, dude. Yes, I did. I'm so sorry about that, Alican. Thank you very much, Alican. Right. I'm not sure which one it is, Revener. If it's an Arma 3 stream, it might be an Operation Flashpoint song. I use those a lot in the intros to the Arma 3 streams. Thank you, Deathstreak. Thank you very much. Thank you, Speed Collector. Thank you very much. Okay, can I cross safely? Don't get hit by a train? Yeah, we're fine. So, I just need to wait for daylight before we can start using the file again. Otherwise, all of these wisps are going to get very, very angry. And when wisps get angry, they get stabby. Well, stabby with electricity. Wisps, Birdie Bow. So I've modded in some wisps as an additional enemy, along with the insects. Whenever a tree is felled at night, they will sally forth to protect it. This includes fire, so an accidental forest fire can be completely lethal for your factory, which I thought was quite interesting. Thank you, Yan Bayo Quinn. Thank you very much, Yan. Okay, I'm just going to go to this box and grab several hundred rounds of armor-piercing ammunition. And I'm also going to tell my drones to take away these explosives. And just a few bits of random crap that I've accumulated that I do not require. Yep, take this away. Take those away. I would like the extra space more than anything in my inventory. Thank you, Horvey. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Okay, and then grab the ammunition. This will be useful for the facility that I'm going to set up, for they have to protect themselves from the wisps. Is the game over when you die? You do get the option to respawn, yes, without any of your gear. So you're going to have to run back and find it. So death is it's a pretty low penalty for death. Ah, there we go. It's daylight again. Let's go. How do you deal with the wisps? I find 200 rounds a second works fine. Thank you, Nebula. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nebula. 200 rounds a second. Yeah, just as many rounds as a Gatling gun fires, which is a lot. Don't get hit by the train. I haven't been hit by a train yet, but then again, we've barely got any of them going, so I'm sure I will. Just give it time. Right, okay, so what I need to do is I need to set up a station. So file, please activate. Always give yourself a bit more room than you think you need, so I can make the train longer. And then we're just going to come back around here, like so. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then we're just going to slot straight. I'm going to save it before I cock it up and then end up doing this like 6 or 7 times. Okay, and then Yeah. Oh, no, fuck, no. Okay, I fucked up. Hold up. Stupid. Nope. Right. Yay. Cool. There we go. Right, so we have a little loop there, and if we put that, if we put down a station here, we can designate this as a stopping point for an automated system that I'm about to put in for the transfer of copper. Obviously, this isn't going to be the final thing. This is just a quick thing to set up. Let's put down a roboport here, and then transfer some construction drones here. So took 14 of them to get started. Put down a medium electrical pole. Okay, and give them a single storage chest to dump the wood. Would you kindly start removing the trees, drones? So my personal roboport has a single drone which is working to assist, but for the most part these 14 drones should get busy within their assigned work area, clearing the clearing the trees. Are the wisps the only enemies in the game? Nope. In fact, the wisps aren't even supposed to be there. They've been modded in. The primary enemies consist of giant insects that get very angry with the pollution and the noise. And so they periodically attack the walls of the factory, necessitating the presence of minefields and Gatling guns and laser turrets and flamethrowers and other really fun things. However, on this particular map, I've gone and set the tree coverage to 100%, so the insects can't even spawn in, apart from here, because I'm pretty sure this is a desert, so these red blips on the radar indicate the presence of insects. So, dun dun dun. But typically, by now, they'd be everywhere, all outside the walls, getting very, very angry at the intrusion upon their home. Upload something to YouTube? I am trying. Joz Zico. Alas, uploading to YouTube is easy. Uploading something worth watching to YouTube is much harder. Much harder indeed. Okay. Drones, please take out that section. It's going to be the station. Although I might have to cancel that order. Sorry. Do I need to cancel the order? Is it night time? Nope, my suit lights aren't on yet. When the drones come out, we need to cancel it and watch ourselves. Otherwise, the wisps are going to stab us with... Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, cancel that order. I can deal with 1 or 2 wisps, but not like 20 of them. Right, okay then. So, can we get the defense... Well, we can probably get some mining stuff going. My NVG... Yeah, my night vision goggles just came on there, so I can see what's going on. So, it's still nighttime, but I can see. Right. Okay. Yes, indeed. That's the one. Walk, Ravenna, from Operation Flashpoint. Good game indeed. Okay, so just like you saw back at the other copper mine, let's place down some automated mining nodes to place the materials onto a conveyor belt between them here. And then I'm just going to pop down a few power cables like so. Maybe some lights, because why not? And then copy paste, and the single drone is going to have to work tirelessly to get them all sorted. Right. 2. Should I do 2? Keep 2 for now. I might fill in a few over here. Okay, here come the wisps. Let's be careful not to anger them. Have I ever streamed Operation Flashpoint? Oh God, no. Maybe as a nostalgia thing one day. Yeah, that knocked my socks off back when I was younger. Holy shit. That was an impressive title. No, I'm just chilling out, Jaziko, just after work today, after editing, so... Yeah, just a bit of Factorio, I think, tonight. I just fancy some. Okay. So long as we don't touch the trees, these wisps that are floating nearby should hopefully leave me alone. I believe they also attack the locomotive if I engage it, so... So yes, we'll bring all these online, we'll get them putting some copper into chests, which will be loaded into a train, and then taken straight back to the base for smelting into copper plates, which is what you primarily do with copper ore. I think that's all you do with copper ore, isn't it? I don't think copper ore is useful in any other processes. Iron ore can be turned into concrete. Thank you, Pirate Cap. Thank you very much, Pirate. Thank you. Just waiting for daylight. Can the wisps... yeah, the wisps can indeed be killed. And when they die, they turn into purple wisps, which float across the environment, dissolving things that they float over. So vast sort of swarms of dead wisps can melt your defenses. It's quite interesting. So you need to continually repair using drones, or use UV lights on your perimeter, which disperses the dead wisps. Yeah, the dead wisps. It makes them disappear gradually. Thank you, Keepin. Thank you very much, Keepin. Apparently, Darkest Demon. So a bit of iron ore mixed with stone will give you the refined concrete, whatever it is. You okay, Sweet Pea? Yeah, she's fine. She's had a good day today. She went to, was it a golf course, I think? No, she went to a puppy park today with her dog walker. So in the afternoons, I send her with a dog walker that lives locally, which is great for her because she has a doggy best friend. That dog walker has an older dog that she just, they get on like a house on fire. They get, yeah, really, really well. Huh? Some treats? Just threw 2 duck treats down there. But yeah, they hang out, they play, they cuddle each other. It's adorable. Yeah, there's some treats down there. Hmm? Those are probably need to be your last 2 because you're getting chunky. Hmm? Look at you. You're getting chunky. More to cuddle, though. More to cuddle. Right, okay. So it's daylight now, so I will order the drones to continue the removal of the trees just around this area. And then we need to think about getting this station built up here. Okay. For those joining the stream, welcome indeed. I'm just chilling out with a bit of Factorio this evening. Yeah, editing on the latest YouTube project is going fine, really. I'm feeling stressed out and kind of overwhelmed by it, if I'm being completely truthful. Because there's so much to edit. There's so much to edit. Oh, dear. Thank you, Super Minion Panda. Thank you very much, Super Minion. Thank you. Right, so the drones are just clearing the way. What are you doing? Lulu's just getting comfortable. She's fine. Yeah, I know, Casanova, but there's just so much left to do. Also, hi there, Casanova. Thank you, Big Mandarines. Thank you very much, Big. Thank you. Hi there, Booty. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm just want to chill. Might get a beer from the fridge later. Right, okay, so let's combine these then. So, combine. Do I need to actually? Well, combine 2 of them and then split them when we get to the station. What am I doing? Okay. Good, the drones have cleared out an area. So let's put down a station. So yeah, this indicates where the locomotive is going to stop with the wagons directly behind. So let's call this copper input A. So an input into the rail network. Just change the color over to copper. Just good enough. Right, Lulu. She's chewing a toy. She's fine. Okay, drones, can you take out that? Thank you, Grey Darian. Thank you very much, Grey. Thank you. Now then, so this train, on its schedule, can we add... Oh, of course, there's no return journey on the other side. Let's fix that first then. Let's get this thing circling. Bum, 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 bum. Right, so this locomotive... In fact, not this specific locomotive. We need another one. A dedicated copper train. Oh yes, we finished researching a speed boost module. Good, good. Let's now research... Ooh, uranium processing. So, the ability to perform nuclear enrichment to get nuclear fuel and run a reactor. For power. How are the power reserves? Let's have a look. Oh, good. We're running at... Not bad. So, reduced. I guess it's probably because the copper is so low. Okay, so... Yeah, we're just going to do a quick and dirty quick and dirty repeat of the process over here. So, hang on. Save it. Okay, start the file. Oh, we can't start it on the curve, can we? Hold up. There we go. Oh, no, wait. Might have to just do it manually. Alright. How old is Lulu? She's almost... Oh, bugger. She's not almost, oh, bugger. She's almost 4. Yep, sorry, there's no like bots and all that shit here. I find them a little bit annoying. Move, tree. Move, wisp. I don't care about your homes. Okay. So note that how we don't have any concrete down on this side. This is because we are pretty much completely out of stone. Are we out of stone entirely? We are. So the entire stone reserve is gone. We have to find a new batch of stone, which we can get from the far east coast in the exact same way that I'm making a copper destination here. Okay. What I can do is empty this box. Just to put whatever stone I have remaining on this belt. No, maybe save it for now just in case we really need it. Not familiar inedible, sorry. Not familiar. Thank you, Detach. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, leave this be. You just need to wait for daytime, sorry. These wisps are just going to be a problem. He says he can't watch me play Factorio since he gets upset with my tracks and signals. It's a pleasure to see his reaction, says Little Rough, because his brother works in infrastructure planning. My infrastructure is fantastic, I'll have you know. It's perfectly functional and efficient, and, you know, just don't have more than 3 trains at any one time. And also don't step in front of the tracks, which are pretty much in the center of the factory, so I can quite easily blunder into one whilst having a rant and losing track of where I'm standing. What does concrete do for you? Running speed? Running speed! Haha! So yes, the concrete boosts your movement speed quite dramatically, with the better types of concrete doing even more so. Okay. Cool, let's get back in the file. And, no, I probably can't start it. Can't start on curves. God damn it. Ah! Okay, in which case I'm just going to have to do this then. La-di-da-di-da, order like the 2 drones that I have in my inventory. Oh yes, can we manufacture some more drones? Let us have a look. Bear with me. So over here should be a box containing robot frames. If I can just spot it from the air. Nope, there are no robotic frames because we ran out of batteries. Got it. And I didn't refill the box. That's an easy fix. So I'm just going to go over here and I'm just going to stick a bunch of batteries in this box. Do I have some? Only 28. Where's the rest of the batteries? I should have a huge chest of hundreds of the fuckers. I guess I didn't request any fresh batteries. What? What do you mean? Oh, I have. Drones? Where are my batteries? Fucking lazy bastard. Hang on. Gotta go all the way to the end of the damn bus to find the batteries that are in the box that you guys are too lazy to bring me. Wait, what? Oh. Why is this box empty, drones? Explain. Oh no, this one here. Ah, I'm just blind. Here are the batteries. So why were you guys not bringing me the batteries? You lazy buggers. Oh, it's probably because we've only got like 32 logistics drones. Right. And it's going to take 200 of them to deliver a full stack. Oh really? Did I already have 200 in the inventory? You sure? I just grabbed 2 from... Oh, okay. Apparently. I'm just blind then. Fuck you. I'm going to take out my drones anyway. They're my drones. I get to yell at them if I want. I can blame them for my own incompetence. That's how drones work. And the drones in the chat get angry. The dog is now... she's unnerving me now because she's sitting right beneath me just staring at me. She just wants cuddles. She just wants a cuddle. Okay, so yes, I've got some batteries, so let's go over here. And in this box, which really isn't final, it's just a, quick and dirty thing. I'm just going to put some batteries. Yep, put a couple of 400 in there. So this will start manufacturing the flying robot frames, so I can mass produce the drones personally, which is what I've done with the 125 construction drones and 32 logistics drones that are in the whole factory's network. Okay, let's continue building this loop like so. So for those who are not familiar, the rail network is effectively the way in which it's how you get all the resources late in the game. So you start off with a few like stone and coal and copper and iron patches near you. But as the factory grows, so does its hunger for raw resources. There's no way those little patches are going to sustain such a such a massive facility for very long. So the rail network is how you remedy that. The the locomotives will travel long distance, carrying trailers just stuffed to the brim with iron ore or copper ore or oil if you find some oil out there, and bring it all back to the factory. As the factory starts evolving, many people build sub-factories, the purpose of which is to just say, smelt copper and do nothing else. So the copper ore never actually makes it back to the factory. It goes to a sub-factory, where, finished goods are delivered to the factory. But that's like proper endgame. Okay. Right, we've closed the loop there. Bring the train around. Bog off, you wispy bastards. That's going to be a problem. If the wisps... so if they just attack all locomotives on sight, I'm going to need turret defenses on this side. Fuck off, you wisps. Okay. So here are the dead wisps, which will drift through the factory, melting the things that they float over. I think, as a small mercy, they make it so that they don't melt conveyor belts. Otherwise, it would just be a nightmare trying to fix everything. Okay, let's just stick this file module over here on a siding, just to get out of the way. I need to put down rail signals for the whole lot, don't I? Do I have any in the back of here? I do. Yoink! Take a full stack of those. Okay, let's get a true locomotive then. Do I have any in storage? I've got to have one in storage, surely. Oh, fuck, I just build a fresh one. Locomotive. I require 20 engine units, which I cannot personally manufacture. So I go over here to find the assembler that is building engine units for me. Not that one. Where is it? It's further over here, isn't it? Any defense against the dead wisps? Yes, UV lights, which I've got on the perimeter of the factory. Yeah. Hello, Lulu. Hello, gorgeous. Do you want to sit on my lap? You can sit on my lap so long as you behave, okay? If you start squirming and making noise, you go on the sofa. Who's your good girl? Hang on a second. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Hello. I know. Yes, are you happy to be on my lap? Yes, hello, beautiful. Who's happy? You're wiggling your butt. You're trying to wag your tail, but you don't have a tail. So you're just wiggling your butt. Yeah, that's the microphone. Don't lick the microphone. Yes. Hello, beautiful. Yes, you're so happy. Who's happy? Hello. She's happy to be on my lap. Yes. Yes. Good girl. Yes, okay. Right, so you've got to calm down, though. Oh, it's a bit hard to reach the keyboard. Gonna sit sideways. Yeah, hello, gorgeous. She's trying to lick my nose. What? What do you want? What? Yes. Yes. I know, I love you too.
And I love you too. Yes, I do. Hello. Hello. Yes. Mwah.
Hello. You should see her. She's going crazy. Her bum is wiggling and she's just sort of trying to lick my nose at the same time. So her head is going all over the place. Thank you, Mazzy. Thank you very much, Mazzy. Hello. Right. You sit there and be beautiful. Thank you, Toby. Thank you very much, Toby. I've lost the plot. What was I doing? So I was coming down. Yeah, I need to find engines for the locomotive. So, let me just put these cliff explosives away. Engines, here they are. So, engine units are being mass-produced and sent over here for the sake of the blue vial production. There we go. So, build me a single locomotive and put this wood in the trash slot to free up some space in my inventory. Thank you, Shizu. Thank you very much, Shizu. Thank you. So when I put anything in the trash slot, the drones will take it and stick it in a random box, probably the closest box, and yeah, and then it's available if I need it later as part of the logistics system. Thank you, Auteur. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Right, so locomotive. Let's put it down. So this is going to be the first of the copper trains. Change its colour slightly. Okay, copper input A. And it's going to go there and wait either 60 seconds or so, or until you have a full cargo of copper. Thank you, X Binny. Thank you very much, X. Thank you. It's not a poo colour train. It's sorry, is that the colour of your poo? If it is, see a doctor. Cause that, yeah, okay. It shouldn't be orange. Right, hold up. Cargo wagon. Let's get 4 of them. Lulu's getting a head rub. It's hard to play this game one-handed. Okay, 4 wagons. And give the thing some fuel. Do we have any fuel? Solid fuel will be for the best. Hang on. Can I grab some from up here? Is there any waiting for me? Yeah. Thank you, Zarjaz. Thank you very much, Zarjaz. Thank you. Okay, and put blocks of solid fuel in the slot there. Okay, the locomotive is now running. Let's get aboard and start doing the signal system. Okay, so how this works for those who are not familiar. Well, I don't really have to make it super complicated right now. Effectively, a single rail signal will divide the area of track into its own section, indicated by colour. So, for example, the current section of this entire track here is red. If I place this here, then the section behind it is yellow, and the section in front of it is red. If I place one here, the next section is blue. What the game will do, it will basically try and detect if there's a train in that colour, and if there is, it will stop the train behind it from entering that colour. So you're divvying up the track into little pieces to stop a head-on collision, well, any sort of collision, by letting the next train behind it know that there's a train in that colour. So it's like, stop, there's a train ahead of you, stop. And like that, hopefully you should stop its accidents, basically. Right, hold up a second. Sorry, it's really hard to play the game with Lulu on my lap. So let me just reverse, because this needs to be... So that's its own colour, because it's got its own train on there. Okay, that's the end of that. Okay. Take that away. Okay. Thank you, Jet's Cool. Thank you very much. Right, so forward we go. I'm just taking the locomotive forward. Now, typically you put loads of rail signals. Oh, I've already done it here. Oh, I see, the file was doing it. The file was placing down rail signals. That's convenient. So note how they're all different colours. Hang on. What? Hang on a second. What's wrong with this picture? What have I done? Have I cut the rail? Shit. Okay, hold up. I'm stupid. Okay. I've severed the rail with a wagon on it and left the wagon behind. I think. Is that what I've done? Why is there a random wagon on the thing? Okay. I need to get defenses up here quickly. If I activate the locomotive now, all the wisps will go for it. I'm just going to wait here for a second. Hello, beautiful. Are you sitting on my lap? You just want cuddles and attention. She's a huge attention seeker, this one. If ever you find yourself near Lulu, the moment you sit down, she'll climb up onto your lap and be like, cuddles now? Cuddles now? And if ever you find yourself going to sleep near her, expect her to sort of flop nearby. You know, she'll lie near you somewhere, maybe chew on a treat, and then you'll go to sleep, and you'll wake up, and you'll look around you and go, where's Lulu? And then as you look down, you'll realise that while you were sleeping, she's wiggled under one of your arms and is now you're spooning her effectively. She's now scooched up against your chest and is now beneath one, like pinned underneath one of your arms, and she's also sleeping. Thank you, Litzy Works. Thank you very much, Litzy. Thank you. And Fatany. Thank you very much, Fatany. Thank you. So just petting the dog. Yes, indeed. She is precious until she gets fleas. Then it's not so endearing. She's like, ah! Which, necessitates continual flea baths, which she does not like. Well, that's not entirely true. That used to be the case, but then I got a much more effective flea treatment. Much more effective. Holy shit. Who's a good doggy woggy? Yes, you are a good doggy woggy. Right, it's very hard to play the game with you on my lap, Lulu. I'm going to pop you on the sofa. You've had a cuddle. Time to go on the sofa, okay? I'm sorry, honey. Yes, I know. I'm a horrible owner. Right, I'll give you some duck treats to bribe you. Right, hang on. There we go. I didn't even have to push her there. She just jumped immediately. There we go. Some duck treats. Cool. Okay then. So let's get this station going. And then I need to get defenses going for this whole copper mine. So station. Here we go. So copper input A. Proceed here. Okay, it can. It's waiting 60 seconds, at which point it will load up with copper. And then its orders will be to proceed into the factory, into the main factory floor to deliver the copper. So, we will travel manually for the moment. Wouldn't it be better to give a dog treats? Funny. Okay. So here we'll have the copper state. Woo! Hold the phone. So we'll do it here. So that. I'm missing 2 of the wagons. I started with 4 wagons. I came back with 2. What the fuck happened in that forest? Thank you, Aurox. Thank you very much, Aurox. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Drones, could you make this bigger? In fact, cancel that. Do a regular demolish, because I see some cliffs that you need to explode. In fact, destroy it all, drones. Go. Go, my pretties. Fly. Fly, my pretties. Thank you, Aurox. Thank you very much, sir. So this isn't going to be the final entry point for copper, by any means. Yep, it's all sea fusion. It's all temporary, dude. It's all temporary. It's going to be replaced entirely. It's going to have a full ring system, so 4 tracks. So these 4 tracks will be for iron, probably iron, stone, and copper, and something else. And it's the entryway is going to serve as both the primary entryway and the waiting track. And then there's going to be a full ring system linking round to an exterior track around the edge of the base, which is going to double as a defensive works for any bugs that try to walk over and get squished. Not that that will be necessary, but all the same, it's just good base design. You got to start with the base. Again, it seems to be a Factorio thing. Don't gun for perfection, just get the damn thing working. Otherwise, you're never going to get anywhere. I just got to get some copper coming in. That's my copper input. We don't have time for perfection. Well, typically, we would have time now, actually, because the wisps are very reactive. But if we were dealing with bugs, we would not have time. The bugs keep evolving, you see, and getting bigger and bigger. So if you faff with perfection, they're going to eat you. Okay, so let's do this. Oops, not that. You didn't see that. That's fine. So let's define this area here. And that's when we come back around. Right. I like this track, actually. I've been listening to this today. It's good. Falling Shadow, I think it's called. Drones, deliver me additional tracks, please. They might have to fly some distance, then we have limited logistics drones. Let's remedy that situation, shall we? I'm going to order... Oh, okay. Oh no, I've got a bunch of logistics drones in my inventory. Hold up. Deploy them. All of them? Whoops, didn't mean to do all of them. Okay. Oh, here come the wisps. Put down the station at least. Okay. So this will be the copper station. And we'll change this to... Yeah. So this is copper or output A. So it's output from the rail network here. And then order this train to go here with 60 seconds time pass or until your cargo is empty. There we go. Move to this position and wait for further orders. And there you go. So this is the automated rail system in a very crude form. Right. 2 wagons. Well, there they are. They were in my inventory. Oh, do I have insufficient room? Okay, make it slightly longer then. That's what she said. Don't know why she would say that. Hang on. Drones, deliver me the damn... Bloody, have to do everything my bloody self. Oh wait, there's some here. Hey. Drone, did I switch off my roboport? No, it's on. Oh, I got rid of all my construct... No, it's one here. Place it then, you lazy fucks. Okay, there we go. So my drones are taking the piss this evening. Okay, looks like I might need to sever that for a second. Cut down these trees. Thank you, Aviator. Thank you very much, Aviator. Okay. Reconnect. Reconnect. And... thank you, Biggest Dickus. Thank you very much, Biggest. Thank you, sir. Right. Order the train to continue to copper output A. There we go. No path. That's fine. Just wait in manual mode. Right, so we don't yet have the technology to build the stack inserters, so we're going to have to use fast inserters. But if I just put a number of robot arms here, and then some steel chests here. So for those who are not familiar, what's going to happen is every time a wagon pulls up full of ore, the robot arms will begin unloading it into the boxes. The boxes will then subsequently be unloaded onto a conveyor belt, and the whole conveyor belt will end up feeding the factory. Now, since there are 4 wagons, I can do, well, yeah, so I can do 8 in total, 8 unloading sections, then just combine them. So 4 outputs, so 4 conveyor belts, and this will feed 4 rows of furnaces. So the eventual plan is to have station, 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 with the furnaces flanking nearby, at least for now, before I have proper sub-factories going. But yes, each individual train will be delivering resources to a whole row of furnaces. Okay, so copy. Spin, shift, shift, shift. Oops. Cocked up, cocked up, cocked up. Okay. Zargos says, you may be 18, but you have the maturity of a 25-year-old, and I respect that. Yes, 18. Zargaroth, 100%. I'm 18. I'm young. Thank you for your compliment, sir. I appreciate that. I'm almost halfway through my 30s. It sucks. Fucking sucks. The 40s are looking at me. I can see the 40s from here. Like 40, I can see the fight. It's just over because the years are going so quickly now. I'm going to be 40 by next week. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Don't start aging, folks. I don't recommend it. CF Mag, 40s here, they suck. Oh, surprise, surprise. Yeah, fucking stupid aging bullshit. Right, okay then. Oh, what is this? What is attention seeking? Attention seeking, that's what this is. Just staring at me, aren't you? What are you staring at me for? What are you staring at me for? You've got loads of toys. You've had lots of never mind. Lots of treats, lots of cuddles. Just staring at me. Right, what's I doing? Let's go here and then combine them. Yeah, we'll just combine them here. Okay, so underground conveyor, and then a splitter. Put one there. Yeah. It makes sense in my brain, but my brain is often full of crap and titties. Okay, there we go. No, that's good. That's fine. Right, just copy that. Nope. Yes. Okay. There we go. Copy. Lovely jubbly. Yes. Okay. Voila. And I've forgotten one, haven't I? Yep, I've forgotten one. Okay. So, what I've done here then, for those who just haven't seen this at all, is there are 4 wagons which are now going to be unloaded by rows of robot arms which are going to be loading up the chests. The purpose of the chest is that the trains can be unloaded even if the conveyor is completely full, which can happen sometimes. Your trains, they could be. You don't want to have a situation where everything you want is on a train that's circling the base, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, cool. There we go. So these 4 outputs will be assigned to like all of this eventually, or somewhere. But for now, we'll probably just combine them into one and send them straight to the copper ore input. Again, not very elegant, but it'll do. So let's just do this. Like so. Shit, I'm out of red conveyors. The drones are bringing me more, but I've only got a handful of logistics drones. Okay. Will substations work, or is that flawed? Let's use medium electricity poles for the moment instead of substations. They're not going to be able to reach, are they? Alright, substations it is. Expensive, but... how far do they go? Oh, cool. And then we hook the whole thing... yeah, hook the whole assembly up. Where's the main... it's all the way down there. Bring up a pylon. Whoops. There we go. Okay, it's powered. So, obviously there's no cargo to unload right now. Oops, missing some robot arms over there. Yep, missing loads of robot arms. Yes, indeed, I missed the bottom because I'm out of red conveyors. I can't place down anymore. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Cool. Yeah, and then this will be the fourth, and then each one will feed its own independent, its own independent group of furnaces. Okay. I'm under attack? Oh yeah. What's that? Wisps are attacking the walls? Something was melting the walls. Probably just a dead wisp. It's fine. Right. Okay. Am I being bought any more red conveyor? No, I didn't. Of course, I detached the whole system earlier, didn't I? Okay. Let's go back to the main bus. So this whole thing here, this great big line that I've got, well, this series of lines, this is what's called the main bus. It's the main resource line for the whole factory, containing a lot of the basics, such as copper or iron or steel. The further down the bus you go, the more advanced machines you tend to find. This one here is an incomplete, but fairly standard conveyor assembler. Now it's detached because I moved it out of the way. I just copied it and just moved it here, and the drones shimmied it this way. But obviously I haven't reattached any of its inputs, so that's why we're out of red conveyors. They're not being built. Thank you, Sable Deadly. Thank you very much, Sable. Thank you, sir. Right, so let's hook it back up again. What does it require? Green circuitry, iron plates, and cogs, I believe. Simple enough affair. Let's do that then. Ah, here were the cogs. I see. It's in the exact same place that it was before. Okay. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to get ready to avoid being squashed by by trains standing exactly where I'm standing now. Okay, so what did I do here? What was my logic? Are these... What's that? This is cogs. Okay, this is correct, so hook that up. Nope. You sure that's cogs? Okay. I will trust you, brain. But if you lie to me... No, that was. Okay, I'm correct. Okay, and then, yeah, then this one was iron. Okay. Okay, so then I split off iron plates here, so a piece of the bus, and send it that way, and then flip them round on these underground conveyors and make sure it all gets slotted in correctly. La-di-da-di-da. Voila, there we go. Okay, and now each of these machines has exactly what it needs to produce lots of red conveyor belts. Puts them in the box here for use by the drones, or oh no, we don't need them to make blue conveyors yet because we haven't unlocked blue conveyors. So this is fine. This is totally fine. Not if I can help it, Rocky Ass. So there are adverts forced on by Twitch. You cannot disable them. It's only if you sub that you can disable them. Alas, I'm not in a position to change Twitch's business model. That is just their business model, but I don't approve of them, and I evidently, based on the guides that they keep sending, you're supposed to activate like ad breaks and shit. Fuck that. Thank you, Rogue Sully and Alistair. Hi there, Alistair. I hope you're well. 4 years since I discovered your talent and genius. Right. Okay. Sure. Yeah. We'll say that. Yeah. How you been, Alistair? You okay? Thank you, Hawker. Thank you very much, Hawker. Tomorrow, Sword. We're going to be doing some Holdfast tomorrow, as we typically do. But yeah, it's quite... Sai seems to be sucked into Valorant. He's having fun. So we've lost him a bit to Valorant at the minute. It seems hard to tempt him into anything. Right. But, you know, it's fine. I mean, you know, enjoy stuff while it's there. Sorry, that sounded like a threat. It wasn't a threat. So, enjoy Valorant while it's there. No, yeah, you know. Enjoy stuff when it's there to be played. Alistair says, you're okay? Has the quarantine ruined my diet? So the quarantine drastically improved my diet, but now that various takeaway places are reopening in a limited capacity, my bad habits are reasserting themselves, and it's not good. I like food. Food is nice. Actually, no, I'm going to blame Social. Social ordered me a pizza on stream the other day. This is all Social's fault. Hi there, Beastie. ZF Beastie's in the chat. Thank you for subbing, Beastie. Thank you. And also, ZF Harry is also in... Holy shit, loads of ZF guys. Our resident hype man, ZF Harry, is also here. ZF Harry, if you're not familiar, you can see him getting crazy, getting whipped up into a frenzy whenever we play Halo. He's sort of the opposite of Chubb, in that Chubb is the, if he's the depressant in the sense that he's usually smoking a certain plant, and he's quite chill, whereas Harry is a stimulant, and everything's like, whoa, let's go! What happens if we were to combine them? Harry and Chubb, put them in one room. Okay. So there we go. So yeah, we got the red conveyors being worked on again. Excellent. Let's go back to my project over here. Thank you, Duke Mar. Thank you very much, Duke Mar. I hope you're well, Harry. Hope you're well, Beastie. Hi there, Faraday. Hello, indeed. See, that's a backhand. That's an insult there. You're calling me boring, aren't you? Alistair is watching there. He's drinking something right now and just nodding. I have no doubt. Because he's a cunt. Actually, sorry, Alistair, if you're still listening, thinking about it, have you changed your schedule or something? I've noticed that you don't... I often found that you would be streaming when I'm finishing streaming, but I haven't really seen you recently. Have you altered your time schedule? Your schedule? Time schedule, same thing. Okay. So, this is the eventual plan. So, 4 unloading conveyor belts, but just for now, as a rather shitty... okay. So combine those together, and then take just one. Wait, flip them. Yeah, it's not good. I don't want to do that. It's a hell of a bottleneck, but we don't have the furnaces right now, nor the power. Okay. Harry, what are you talking about? Thank you, Jam Cat. Thank you very much, Jam. What you guys up to, Harry and Beastie? What you playing at the minute? Alistair's gone. Yeah, he swings in and out. He does his thing. Okay, so now... Harry is about to play Face It. Okay. Because he's a pro. Thank you, Vanguard. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, sorry, Alistair. I was just saying, have you changed like when you stream? I don't see. I seem to recall that you were around a lot more, say, in the mornings when I finish my streams. But I haven't seen you in a while. Hi there, JRG Oros. Welcome indeed, sir. Hi there in Spain. Okay, so here's our station. Let's go and, in fact, if I just blueprint this. So, new blueprint. Select the whole thing and just pop it here. I'm going to do a similar thing, but the opposite. So a loading station on the other side. Thank you, Commander. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Hold up. Just go there. Thank you, Holy Puppies. Thank you very much. BC says you have improved your Mordau skill. Oh god. Oh shit, the station isn't long enough. Whoops. I haven't. I'm rubbish at Mordau. No, I mean I'm amazing. I'm incredible at Mordau. Oh yes. Shit. Hang on. Copper input A. Hold up. Copper input A. Okay. No, 59 seconds is fine. Hello. Absolutely fine. Okay. Move that signal. Pick it up and put it over here. So this system is going to be fine for a single train, but the moment you put double trains, it's going to be a problem. Why? Because we have no waiting site for the incoming train. So all that's going to happen is the train is going to pull up here and block this train and stop it from leaving, unless we finesse some signals. But it's just going to, slow the whole thing down. Wait, sorry, what did Alistair say? He's been starting a bit later for a while. You've been haven't been feeling quite so well. Oh shit! Well, all the best to you, sir. All the best indeed. No, I just figured you changed your time. Like, you picked a different time. Yes, I hope you feel better indeed. Right. Okay, let's start loading up the. Yeah, make the station. No, don't. Okay, you can't. No pass. It's fine. Right. So, do I have? Nope. We'll get some fast inserters. Alas, no tech for the stack inserters. Thank you, Moist Waffle. Thank you very much, Moist. So, only 2 inputs currently. Shame we don't have a 4th. Oh, we just split them up. Okay then. So, here we go. So, I was just gonna paste the whole thing, but fuck it, I'll just do this quickly. So. Now, effectively, I just do the opposite. So we do a loading thing, loading into boxes, and the conveyor belts will fill the boxes. Simple. I best save it before, once again, the wisps kill me and I look stupid. Okay, so, please, how are we going to split this up? Here and here. And, no, we should probably put the input here, shouldn't we, actually? Do it the other way around. Let me just do the boxes first, then I'll figure out the conveyors. Oops, light's in the way. Move. Move, please. Is it the music or the wisps doing that noise? It's the wisps. I think we lost the music. Shit, I think... damn. Gonna have to chop down some more trees to make enough room. Hopefully that doesn't anger the wisps. Right, hold up a second. Just going to... hang on. What? Dog bum. Just gonna get some music back. I'll play that same album again. I like that one. Been listening to that quite a lot today. Okay. What enemy in a non-horror game has scared me the most that I can remember? I've already mentioned that story when I modified the game Carnivores and accidentally modified one of the dinosaurs to be a human corpse and ended up being hunted and eaten by a human corpse with the animations that didn't support it, so it looked horrifying. Right. Okay then. Sorry, I just gotta wait for these wisps to fuck off, really. They're just gonna cause problems. Because I need to clear the trees, so I can get this conveyor belt over there, and then I'll send half the conveyor belt this way, and then the other half that way. So just split it here, and then... Bloop, 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 bloop. Ah, pretty wisps. Aren't they lovely? We must destroy them. What's my opinion on cats? I like them, but I'm allergic to them, so alas, I could never really get one. Sable has just started the Horus Heresy books. Really like it so far, but there's a lot of characters to try and keep up with. Yes, indeed. Truth be told, Sable, that is a critique of the franchise that many people have. So, like, they started getting lots and lots of characters, and then I think they started streamlining it a bit. And they what was the other thing? Also, they kind of, because they had so many different authors. So many different authors continue. Like, there was always a novel coming out because they would just commission authors on a rota basis. The characterization started to get a bit weird. So characters that would act one way would then be completely different in another novel. So they started going, oh fuck, let's fix that. So they fixed it. Horus in particular, arguably the main character of the franchise, gets weirdly schizophrenic before they level him out again, and then he turns into Horus from the beginning because they brought back the original author. Yeah. But yeah, it's good. The Horus Heresy book series is good. Yeah. I'm finding myself, as I keep mentioning and ranting about, just generally 40k is a bit at the minute. I'm finding my interest, I still have a huge interest for it, but the company that owns it is so incompetent. So incompetent. I wish that I could just fucking, if you gave me like $1 billion, I would just buy the company, sack them all, and do it properly. Because it's just so bad. It's so bad. Okay. Right, I'm just going to put some wood in this box until I can properly transfer it back to the base to be thrown into the boilers. I am playing with the bugs refrigerator, but there's so many trees that the bugs can't spawn. They're stuck in that desert over there, the only place where they can actually get their nests to grow. Bum 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 bum. Cool. So now that it's daylight, the drones can do their thing. Thank you, Whiskey Bomber. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Exactly, Grumpy. That seems to be not just the issue with 40k, but the issue with a lot of things when it comes to properties, is that just by the nature of capitalism, they are owned by their stories, but they're owned by a company, and that company has people who have salaries, and those salaries have got to get, you got to get paid somehow, so they can't just leave it. They can't just have, hey, this story's complete. Holy shit, we don't need to add anything to this. So they just keep adding. So the trouble is, you inevitably reach the point where it turns into something it's not, because you just got to keep adding, Got to keep paying for food. The shareholders, we've got to think of the shareholders. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it reaches the point where you love something and it's brilliant, and then they just won't stop changing it. For Christ's sake, stop changing. And then before you know it, it's the Star Wars sequels. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Okay. Or, your fictional, I don't know, whatever it is you're watching, case in point Doctor Who, starts turning into this weird sort of beat you round the head, preachy, woke. Sorry, I haven't actually seen it, but the new Doctor, isn't she like super, like hits you around the head with like modern political satire stuff or something? Like I was watching some video essays. They've got like a character who's quite obviously Trump. And it's like, what are you doing, Doctor Who? No? Is that... Thank you, I love Odin. Thank you very much. Thank you. As in the constant quest to stay relevant, it becomes this weird fucking thing. Which is going to be even weirder, because frankly, 20 years from now, Trump will be dead. And his policies won't matter anymore, and no one will give a shit. So, but that franchise, or whatever you've added it to, is still ruined, and people can't enjoy it now. Oh, hang on. So it feels like, you know, you're making huge foundational changes to big sci-fi series that are very hard to undo. Right, so I came here for a reason. Why did I come here? I came here for red conveyors, because I need more. Sorry, what's with all the flashy? Yes, that's my mini-map telling me that my drones can't find certain materials, and they would like me to put them into the system. So so down here, they've given me a breakdown. 755 missing objects, mostly concrete, because we don't have any stone. So with no stone, we can't manufacture the concrete. Therefore, there are lots of tiles missing. You liked all the doctors until Peter Capaldi left. Truth be told, I was it started to lose me around about halfway through the Matt Smith stuff. It got, I don't know. I liked what they were doing with the Matt Smith Doctor, because it's like beforehand, you know, so Tennant, and before that to some degree Eccleston, they were very much sort of like romance thing, like will they, won't they romance with the partner, right? Or, you know, not all of them, but a lot of them. So it was like he was this smouldering, you know, damaged, maybe fixable, but mostly damaged ancient thing, right? The Doctor. And then you did Matt Smith, but he was very... you ever seen Drop Dead Fred? Rick Mayall, years ago? It's like an imaginary friend. Like, what would happen if your imaginary friend, when you were a 10-year-old, came back when you were an adult, you know? And would follow... So he was very, like, wacky, like, hey, this is my imaginary friend when I was a kid. And I was like, yeah, that works, actually, it does. Because instead of just doing the whole romance thing again, it felt more wacky. But then they just kept dipping into the romance stuff, and then it got a bit too schmaltzy in places, a bit too I don't know, like almost too child friendly in a way. Like they lost some of the darkness of the prior series. I think he did, Lord Cryo. I've seen some of those, actually. Yes, the Sherlock rants. They're fun. Those video essays are fun. Yeah, and like, I don't know, it just felt like the Matt Smith stuff always, it couldn't find a tone. And then Rory kept dying every 5 minutes. Oh, Rory's back. Oh, Rory's dead. You can just where are we in the series? Is Rory alive? Oh, we're in the midpoint of the series. Okay. Could never get into Doctor Who. Yeah, not for everyone, Drunk Raven. Not for everyone. Sorry, I'm just standing here waiting for conveyors to be delivered by the drones, and they're doing it now. Thank you, Gear of Synthesis. Thank you, Gear. Thank you very much. You've been playing Factorio yourself, and you can't seem to join the rails together after making a loop. Try deleting a few of the bits, Lorenzo. So delete one of the tracks and try again. So it's a pain. You are right. It's a bit of a pain. That's kind of what you liked about Capaldi's Doctor, says Bulletproof. They dropped the romance part entirely for more of an old man plus carer relationship between the Doctor and the companion. That's good. Yeah, I never really saw them. BC says Breaking Bad, hands down the best TV series in his opinion. Really? Well, sorry, not really. I mean, I agree. I'm like, we're talking about Doctor Who, and then he brings up Breaking Bad. It's like in another league. Okay. In any case, Lopatek says, you understand my point regarding Doctor Who, despite you've only watched it a couple of times. That's exactly what happened with the Star Trek Discovery and Picard, with complete disregard for the original vision. Yes, and the series continuity. Exactly. But it's like the show has to, you know, they've got to milk it. Why? Because they want to make money. Is that really a good enough reason? Obviously, they're going to turn around and say, yes! And a lot of fans, forgive me, a lot of idiots are going to turn around and say, yes, we want new! When it's like, do you though? The story's been told. You know, what more are you going to do that? Oh, okay, you're going to change everything so it doesn't even resemble Star Trek. Okay. I saw one scene. Hang on. I saw one scene of that Star Trek thing. I thought it was a parody. I genuinely thought I was watching a Star Trek parody. I didn't realize this was actual Star Trek, and I had my head in my hands, going, "This is real." It was a captain, but she looked like she was a 20-year-old. She did not look like a captain. Like, there was no way, like an ensign at best. And she was back-talking someone, like a member of her staff. And I was like, this is like a Family Guy skit, isn't it? This is Star Trek Discovery? Yeah, I just like, what the fuck? Yeah. Dog belly. Right, sorry. Okay, so I've got the conveyor belt, so I can go back now. So, la-di-da-di-da. Let's go. Let's try and sort out our low copper situation. No, I can't go. No path. Why no path? Switch it to manual mode? Probably because we don't have the correct signals in play. So, let's place them down. So this section here, that's the blue section. So when a train has left the station, it goes this way, enters the yellow section. Forward we go. So I'm just looking at the colours of the tracks. A really blue here. You can really make sequels without being disrespectful to the originals, like El Camino did for Breaking Bad. So long as you have creators who actually want to make a new part of a story. Yeah. I think it also helps to try and keep it relatively self-contained. Try to resist, you can, but try to resist the urge to bring in too many elements from the original series. I've done it again, haven't I? Try to sort of avoid bringing in too many threads. You want to make it its own thing, and you want to limit the impact that it will have on the original story. To a degree. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Oh, this is bad, actually, because... No, I've got some turrets, and we're going to deploy them quickly before they destroy my train. Gatlings. Gatlings. Thank you. Teach these wisps a lesson. There we go. Thank you, Camides. Thank you very much, Camides. Yes, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. Like the Mandalorian. So I hear good things. Sorry, I haven't seen it personally, but I hear good things about the Mandalorian. At no point is the Mandalorian going to wander into the room and find, oh, hello, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, he's not going to, hopefully, if they know what they're doing, he's just doing his own thing over there. Evicted says, you don't understand. You have to destroy the old stuff that people love so they will understand that the new character is so much better and cleverer and smarter and stronger than the old character. Yes! Yes! Absolutely, Evicted. That's the Star Wars... Yeah, that's the new Star Wars way, isn't it? Yeah. You've got to treat Luke Skywalker like the chrysalis that will hatch this wonderfully strong female character. Or whatever, doesn't matter. Just any character. Yes! To hell with that old man. He's old. And he doesn't, he's not making enough money. Sorry, I mean, he's old and therefore old news. Sorry, I should not shit talk them too much because I haven't really seen them. I mainly just watch video essays concerning them. I'm sitting there with my head in my hands going, oh my god, did they? Sorry, no path. What's the problem then? No path because... Does it think it's in the same segment? What's the problem? No path? Copper input. Copper input. Oh, I see. It's the path back. Got it. Okay. Well, let's get it hooked up with copper. So put down a substation here and here to power up all the robot arms, which we haven't actually finished making yet. Oops. Okay. Build some, please. Take care, Beastie. Have a good evening, sir. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you're well. Exactly, yes. You can make stuff that's new, Melancholic, but you do, yeah, make something truly new. Don't just start fiddling with the old. But of course, you know, the stakeholders just want safe bets, don't they? So they just rehash that which is known. Yeah, sorry, this all started because I'm just feeling really disillusioned with just 40k, or just generally, you know, you like stuff for a long time and then you just see it change and then it's like, oh, why are you doing that? You're just breaking it. Thank you, Lawnmower. Thank you very much, Lawnmower. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's put underground what sits here and whoops, here. Nope, fuck ass. No, stop it. Here and I fucked up. How have I fucked up? Oh no, it's fine. Here. Cool. And then just split them in half when we get to this point. So just file them through half and half. Okay. So I'm just creating a loading station. Okay. And then... So we need to split them off here, don't we? How are we going to do that? Here's good. Yeah. Cool. And then the splitter will go down here. Cool. Oh, it's the wrong way around though. Okay. Then we'll just copy that design all the way down. Okay. Splitter. Splitter. Move out the way, please. Splitter. Pop that there, please. Okay. And then just turn that to the side so we don't accidentally pollute the belt. Okay. Same goes for the Final Fantasy VII remake. Why would they change the game? Alas, I don't really know much about that, I'm afraid. But yes, consider the fact that many of the elements of games of old were not through limitation, but intentional design decisions by those originally very talented people. So one must be careful when it comes to remaking something, not to change everything. Okay. Is that correct? I think so? Yeah. Okay. And then we just do this. So this will be the copper input. Half and half. Another splitter here. Whoops. Half. Cool. And then here. Nope. Sorry. Fucked up. Here. Hi there, Furious. Yeah, good, really. Just kind of cracked on. Bit stressed out, but I'm feeling more relaxed now. Yeah, just editing continued just fine. Thank you for asking. Oh no, it's fine. I've got enough Gatlings now. Did my drones really fly this entire distance over the forest? Ow! Gatlings! Please take care of these little motherfuckers. Thank you. I fancy a beer. I'm going to get a beer from the fridge while my Gatling guns protect me. One moment, please. Whoopsie, sorry. There we go. UV laser turrets? Is that a thing? Ragnarok? Ooh. Thank you, Matt2Gogo. Thank you, sir. Stand by. Proximity warning. We're under attack. It's the mining area. Damn it. Yeah, we haven't got sufficient turrets down here. Wisps, fuck off. You wispy bastards. We're here to exploit your natural resources and murder you. We mean you no harm. Okay. Going to stream some more Pavlov soon? Maybe. Avil. So we tend to do the VR stuff on the on Saturday evenings. Depends what people want to do. Thank you, King of the Cake. Thank you very much, King. Thank you. Lovely. So, once we've got this design working, we can just copy this to, whichever station we're doing next, really. Speed things up. Thank you, Alpha Spectre 1. Thank you very much, Alpha Spectre. Right, there we go. So, let's hook that ore in there. And do the same for the other side. Whoops. Okay, how are we doing? Right, cool. So the boxes are now getting steadily filled up with copper. Looks like they need a few more robot arms and a few more boxes, I think. How many robot arms are they missing? 35. Okay. We don't have all the resources to do that right in one sitting. Okay. Indeed, I have heard of Satisfactory. Alas, it's not on Steam. So, wonder when he'll notice the fourth wagon. Need to put down the fourth wagon. There we go. Right, cool. So there we go. So a rudiment, well, not fully complete yet, but we at least have copper being loaded into the wagons. So eventually, with stack inserters and fast-moving conveyor belts, the train will be filled very, very quickly. Cool. Hibernier says, do you like the new changes to 40k? Not because it's just new, but because you like what's being done, you like the story progressing, you like the Primarchs being explored as well. As the more mysterious groups like the Custodes and Silent Sisters, old characters with crap models are being brought up to the new schemes. And you love the Adeptus Mechanicus faction as well, finally getting more fun stuff with Chaos factions and Chaos Primarchs at their head. To which I turn around and say, Hibernaria, that the setting is not the story. You must remember the setting is not the story. They're making fundamental changes to the core pillars of the entire setting in the name of a short-term story, which is going... You say it's new and interesting. What happens when it's not new and it's no longer interesting? Well, they're going to keep changing, aren't they? Change again and again and again, until eventually you hit that point where you're like, this is kind of crap. And they can't go back because the changes are woven into the main pillars of the setting. It's not easy to retcon anymore, because the writers made the mistake and they thought that the setting was the story. So yeah, stories take place within the setting. You don't, the characters within it do not bend the setting in order to have the plot happen. The setting affects them, and the plot comes from that. So, it's the mark of bad storytelling. If you have a character who turns... So, for example, with 40k's case, you have a setting that is more or less defined by extreme technological regression. Like, not even... So, like, when I say technological regression, imagine a setting where... everything that is being built, from the most humble tractor to the most complicated warship, is based on a pattern that's thousands of years old, recorded again and again and copied and copied and copied, made by AI that are so old no one can remember who even built them, like ancient AI machines. And so innovation is completely stifled in favor of just copying the copies of copies. And it's heavily, STC patterns they're called. And the reason for this is, well, a bunch of different situations of strife and hardship. But not only is it much easier than trying to innovate, But innovation in the setting can be absolutely suicidal, because this particular setting has something that ours does not. Here on, our world does not, in that it has a sort of interdimensional infection. Like imagine if behind the walls of reality, hell was real, very, very real, and could, at a moment's notice, infect things. It's a persistent problem in the setting, and what happens is, it's very easy in the sort of trying to invent new things to accidentally trigger one of these infections, and it can not only kill you but everyone on your planet. Like, we're talking the deaths of trillions. In addition to that, it's very easy for AI in this setting to go ballistic and start self-replicating. And then again, you've got a huge war on your hands with trillions of people dying. It happens again and again and again and again. So my point is that you've got this setting over thousands of years that is learnt to be very conservative and very cautious and does not like to innovate. And those that do innovate frequently end up causing enormously destructive incidents where they die, their planet dies, and it takes lots and lots of time and effort and sacrifice just to get it under control. Thank you, the Canadian. Thank you. So that's the setting. That's the setting that the characters operate in, right? A bad writer bends the setting to fit a character in. And which, effectively, that's what they've done. One of the major problems of the new stuff for 40k is they've introduced a character called Call, Belisarius Call, named after the Byzantine general, a famous Byzantine general. And he's actively doing the opposite. He's inventing new things. He's innovating. He's changing the work of the God Emperor of Man himself. Any one of these individual things would be more than enough to get him burnt at the stake, quite literally, by the faction that he's a part of. But instead of that, he's elevated and he's risen in the ranks to the point that he is hugely influential in the setting. So rather than the setting controlling him, he's bending the setting around him. The mark of a Mary Sue. It's awful. He's not even a character. He's just producing fucking Deus Ex Machina to just make the plot go in crazy directions. They're like, oh no, I've invented this thing. Oh, I've improved the work of the God Emperor of Man. I've bought, like, what is it, like brand new tanks, like gravity tanks or something to the setting. Oh, new armor designs. Oh my god. He's brought in new armor designs. What are they called? Can't remember. It's a new type of armor. Like, this does not happen in the setting because of what I just mentioned about the extreme technological regression. So it's stupid. It's so fucking stupid. When it comes to what to compare this to, I do this fairly often. You know, Game of Thrones. Okay, pretend season 8 hasn't happened. Pretend season 8 doesn't exist, just for a second. You know Daenerys in Game of Thrones? Daenerys came along, and the reason why she was so much of a threat to the rest of the setting, to the lords and ladies of Westeros, wasn't that she was able to she didn't have some magical property. She didn't have some, like, oh, I'm the smartest leader. She had something new that could twist, that could change the game effectively. She had dragons, right? And that was the main thing. It wasn't that, oh my god, she has the best claim, we must fall in line immediately. No, she had dragons. She could change the setting at will. But note how Game of Thrones didn't change the whole setting and then keep going. Like, the dragons were always this thing, like this, oh, they're creeping forward, oh, they're getting bigger, oh, they're getting bigger, and then the series kind of hit its finale. What's happened with 40k is that they've brought in dragons, now nothing's the same, but it has to keep going. But now nothing's... it's not the best example. But what I'm trying to say is that they've changed the major pillars of the setting in such a way that's very hard to now retcon. And so, especially if you didn't like that from the beginning, if you're like, well, this is now stupid, it's kind of ruined the setting a little bit. Yes, maybe using Game of Thrones is a bad example, considering the baggage. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, the thing that I'm waffling and ranting about is that they've got characters in the 40k setting that are changing the setting around them rather than being affected by the setting. Okay, so the wagon is full. Hooray, lots of copper. Off we go. Except that it does happen in the setting that technologically progresses. Very, very rarely. And actually, I mean, can you think of one? Hibernaria? Apart from, like, say, the new, like that pattern of that new Titan that they found was Chaos Corrupted. My point, exactly. Or the other STCs that they keep finding that are occasionally Chaos Corrupted. And also, you say that, well, Gilliman sanctioned this before the religious ossification of the Empire after the Horus Heresy. It's very easy to just write in reasons why a Mary Sue is a Mary Sue. You can do that. You can just write a bunch of stuff on the screen. Oh, no, it's justified for this reason. It's still a Mary Sue. It's still rubbish to read about because it's just so, you know, it's so easy to just write why something happens. It's just not very engaging to read about. Sorry, I bounced between a dozen... I schizophrenically bounced between a dozen different rants. I'm sorry. Thank you, Anarchy. Thank you very much, Anarchy. Right. Let's go here. Wait, there should be enough signals now. Should this work? Copper output A. So let's see if it can complete a circuit. Here we go. There we go. In the thousands of years since the Heresy Space Marine armor advanced by 2, basically the same marks. Yes. So the armor in particular is, yeah. So in 10,000 years, the lack of innovation meant that power armor pretty much stayed on the level. Innovation is just not a part of this setting, or where it is, there are clear examples of why it's a stupid idea. Okay, so can this train finish its job and proceed to the next station? We don't have them unlocked, Bendia. No stack inserters. Hopefully, Mad. Hopefully indeed. Sorry, Pleasant Fool, sorry. Thank you, Freeverse. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so no path. So what's the problem? So why can it not proceed? Let's have a look then. So if I just get out... No, switch it to manual mode. So where is it struggling? So let's put down... So these are on the right side, yeah. So the signals should all be on the right side to indicate when it can. I'll put one there just in case, and there. I don't think it should matter. Thank you, Wayward Vega. Thank you very much, Wayward. So can it go now? No path. No path. Why no path? So it's not that it's reaching a red signal, it's just it has no path at all. So green. So I'm just going to follow the signals for a second. See, it seems like I don't want the setting to change, but change from what? What? No, I'm saying that the setting is not the story, Hibernaria. You write stories within the setting. You don't have characters change the entire nature of the universe. You have character, or if they are, that's when you end the story. Or you know, I suppose you wouldn't in the case of 40k because it keeps on going. But don't make huge sweeping changes. You keep stories self-contained within sectors, within planets, or hell, not even that. Just within, like Eisenhorn, for example, just an Inquisitor with his retinue. The setting is not the story. Okay, so hold up. What's the problem here? Is it the chain signals? Is that what I've done? Can it go from here? No path. Yeah, what have I done? I've done something there. Should we just put down some regular signals? Regular signals, not the chain signals. Just go with totally regular vanilla. Okay, now try. No path. What have I done? What have I done? Did I rename the station? Do you reckon? Is it because I fucked up the station? So what's that then? Hold up. Oh wait, I didn't put a. Oh no, I see what I've done. I'm a dumbass. Oh no, I did. In, out. Okay. In. Can't see a signal. Is there one there? Yeah. Okay. What about here? Should be one. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try now. Copper inputs. Okay. Let's give it a go. And then it's full, so la-di-da. No, I buggered it up somehow. Thank you, Holy Sheridan. Thank you very much, Holy. Thank you, sir. How have I buggered it up? We'll get to the bottom of this, don't worry. Thank you, Jafuro. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Well, that so no, you've raised an interesting point. Sorry. Die Spielman, you've raised a very interesting point. So 40k will remain the shithole in general, but do you really think that Chaos, the Nids, Orcs, and Necrons are gonna just twiddle their thumbs? So in order to compete, in order to now push the narrative, you've now got a problem of power creep. You've got so Chaos has to do something like the Great Rift in order to be a threat now. You've got to have the other factions do something. So, suddenly your setting is creeping out of control. And all of these other factions are growing. And you're an author and you've lost control of this. Because you thought the setting was the story. And it's going to bite you in the ass 10 years from now when the only option that you have for narrative cohesion is to just start retconning. Or do what they did with the Warhammer Fantasy series, which is end the whole goddamn thing. Because you thought the setting was the story. Exactly. No. Before or after, just Schmielman, you know what I mean. As in the galaxy split in half. It's all this big Gilliman nonsense. All this, yeah. We don't talk about the end times. Indeed, for those who are not familiar, the Warhammer Fantasy universe had a very controversial ending, in quotation marks. So they decided to end the whole setting, which is not how it works. Sorry, I have buggered this up, and I don't know how I buggered it up. Where's my point of failure? Is it just this? Shall I just disconnect this for a second? Do you reckon it's this? So let's go to... No. What have I done? So it's not this, it's something else completely unrelated. Is it a file? No, this is just a regular locomotive. What have I done? Yeah, maybe I should just double up all the signals on either side the whole way. Trouble is I didn't want to do something that extreme. Well, Games Workshop's bottom line disagrees with the introduction of Call and Gilliman all the way you want. It did revitalise the damn franchise. And there you go, super. The argument that because it makes money, it's right. See how you feel about that in 10 years. Yeah. Because it makes money, because it sells models, they're making the right calls. When the whole thing is fucked and narrative cohesion is out the window, and the retcon looks ever more inviting. See how you feel in 10 years. Okay, so I'm just going to double up the signals on either side. Okay. Bloop. Oops, missed. Oh, but damn it. Okay. Come on. Fuck. Okay, I done goofed. Am I ranting again? Yes, I am. I like ranting. So either side, we're good. So I'm just trying to find the all of the signals to make sure that there's one on either side. Oh, I'm going to anger the wisp by doing this. I shouldn't do that. Do it quick. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Back up, back up, back up. Turrets, help me. Help me, help me, help me, turrets. Shoot the bastards. Okay. Thank you, Thozzle. Thank you. Well, yeah, I can only apologise. I know I quickly spin off into rants and go off topic. But yeah, I mean, I'm someone who got into the 40k universe through the love of the lore, you know? And I would argue that as it's grown as a setting, there's a lot of us. So it's very strange. It's very odd to browse the 40k lore subreddit, for example, and just see so many people who just seem so excited to throw the baby out with the bathwater just in the name of little plastic models. It's like 40k sitting on such a wonderful setting here. Let's not, you know, what a small hill to die on. Sorry, what are they giving me? Circuits. Circuits and steel. Just a general replenishment of stuff. Are the wisps all dead? Okay. One there. Ooh, pardon me. Yes, anyway, I hope everyone's okay. Hope you're all having a lovely lovely weekend, lovely Wednesday. For those who weren't here at the start, please know that I've been working on Mordau bullshittery. And, yeah, just doing the best I can. But there's so much left to edit. Don't need that there. Take that away. Right, okay. I'm feeling good about this. Pop that there. Is there another one there? I can't see one. Where is it? There it is. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm feeling good. Feeling good about this one. I can feel it. Can you feel it? It's going to be it. There we go. Double up those signals. I missed one? No. Lies. Lies. Did I miss one? Where? Where did I miss one? Oh, you're right. Thank you. Okay, so. Wait, hang on. We've got a great big fucking thing blocking the way, so we've got to go get it. Do I usually make more on videos or by streaming in terms of time spent doing each? Do I make more on video? Oh, you mean, sorry, what do I spend more time on? Editing, Zagaroth. So I spend the Monday to Fridays, you know, each afternoon just editing. This is just me chilling, just after editing. Wait, wasn't there a whole lot? Did the copper get... Oh, no, wait, I put it in the trash slot, didn't I? This was it here. Okay, there we go. Cool. And put that there, and put that there. Right, okay, I'm feeling good. Here we go. So, copper output here. Here we go now. Yes! The train automatically goes to the station to unload the copper. How much time goes into each YouTube video? As much time as it takes, you know. But a good 4 weeks of work normally. Okay. What's that belly? Me too, Lenganir, and that will be the case. Hey, there we go. It's automatically gone. Yes, this single track is a very temporary thing. Well, I just need to get some copper into the base because we got fuck all. All right. Cool. Nice. So yeah, these boxes will get stuffed full of copper. We'll get some speed modules in here. to up the speed of the mining operation, and we can just copy that station entirely to other copper nodes, such as there. This one has, oh, actually not that much copper. I thought this would have more. Yeah, we should certainly replicate this pattern down here. Right, and we need to get some stone, which is all the way over there. So we should continue the file beyond this point. Alright. Okay, so that copper train is just going to do its thing. Perhaps defences would be prudent. Yes, defences would indeed be quite prudent. Let's order the drones to clear away some areas here for defensive turrets and get them operational before we move on. Same with the station. It's going to it's going to require defences. So, yeah. Thank you, Eddie V. Thank you very much, Eddie V. Thank you. Oh yes, and we need to get fuel for the train, of course. So we need to set up some sort of automated fuel drop-off point. And so this isn't going to be the final pattern by any means. Maybe we should just have a loop for the moment. I'm sure we'll work it out. I need to reconnect the oil train as well. Hi there, Digi. Yes, we should. I'm being completely honest though. I do really enjoy the single player Factorio. You know, I don't feel as attached to the you know our group builds. And I often find that I look at something and it's like, okay, how is what's somebody done here? Because it's not really personal to you. I just feel it's a stronger game when it's sort of your factory, you know? ZFDG's in the chat, folks. Feel free to say hi. Okay, just going to put down some perimeter walls. Possibly. Yeah, maybe Digi. I'm sorry, I'm going to give a non-committal answer for the minute just because I'm really enjoying this. I like having like a, ooh, here's my factory. I'm just going to log on and clean up my mess. I hope you're well, sir. Oh. Damn, these wisps are going to be problematic if they decide to gang up on us. Shit. Let's get down a few turrets here, and here. Get them some ammunition to keep them going. Okay. In fact, let me just put down a radar station and some other bits. Give them 200 rounds apiece, and hopefully that'll keep them going for a bit. The drones here are also going to require repair kits. They can be provided if I put them in this chest here. Hi there, Chinny. Good evening, Chinny. Digi can't complain. Tom wants me to get a long neck in the aisle so he can have a go at me. I'd do it. I saw a long neck fucking one shot, like in a single kick, a Spinosaur into oblivion. So good luck, Tom. Good luck, Tom. You'll need it. Okay. What was the train fix? Signals on both sides of the line. And the train is now going to keep bringing fresh copper into the base. Alright. So let's hop aboard the train and head home. In fact, no, screw that. Let's go and hook up the oil train before I forget. And give it a save as well. It's called Will-O-Wisp Chaos CS. And the forest coverage is just the setting when you spawn a world. So set tree coverage to 100%. Okay, there we go. And then that should hopefully work. There goes the oil train. To be honest, they probably won't be in sync, so they shouldn't hit each other. Shouldn't. Thank you, Curious Shrub. Welcome indeed. Thank you for the compliments. I left a hole in the wall. Well, the wisps float over the wall, so shouldn't be too much of a problem, Bane. Thank you, Chaos. Thank you very much, Chaos. So, we need to get the train, the copper train fueled up and auto refueled. Okay, you can continue to the main site. Oh, yep. I fully expect to be eating some humble pie momentarily when the two trains collide and make me look like a dumbass. It's just my luck, eh? Right, here we are. So, let's go over and get some fuel in the train. Why even have walls to begin with? Well, it's good. It's nice to have walls. I like walls. What have you got against walls, man? You wallist. Okay, so let's put some. Yes, we're going to build a wall and make the wisps pay for it. And also we're going to just do this to quickly put a belt through there. But that's probably not the not the right way round. There we go. Now it is. So this is just the fuel line for the trains. So better fuel, such as, you know, dedicated rocket fuel would be better. But fuck it, let's just keep it simple. Do a bit of coal for now. That's not the it's not the right way round. That's okay. Come back and fix that momentarily. Okay, and this is the boiler line, I believe, the remaining coal that we have here. Okay, send some this way and refuel the train. 2 missing blue arms on the copper output. Indeed. Well, it's part of the logistics network, so if I don't fix it now, the drones will fix it later when they find blue conveyors. Blue things. But I guess we're fixing it now. Apparently not. The wisps seem to ignore the pollution. So we're all good. Right, okay, so how are we doing? Not a huge increase in the amount of copper, to be honest. We do need to hugely up the input. So what I need to do is I need to take that... Where is that supply train? I need to take a train that has huge amounts of conveyor belts and, you know, mining things and just drones especially. Drones to speed up the process of building fresh substations. So let's go over to the custom-made Roboport thing here. Right. Oh, only 11? I need to automate this, really. So, requires these. Yep, give me these. Thank you. Can you make some more? You need proper engines. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I need to automate drone production because we need way more drones. We need logistics drones, we need construction drones, we need them in their hundreds, if not thousands. Sorry, what am I looking for? I'm looking for electric engines. Put them in there. Okay, keep making me robot frames, please. And I'm going to manually produce 11 construction drones. And, right. Now, where is that supply train? Thank you, Kalma. Thank you very much, Kalma. Thank you sincerely. Normally, says Datura, if you have the rail crossing, you want the chain signal on the entrance and the normal signal on the exit. Yes, indeed. I'm going to be honest, I've never really gotten my head fully around it. Like, you can explain it to me, and I'll nod, and I might even understand it. But when it comes to actually putting them on the track, my brain just goes, "Buh," and then I look stupid, and then trains explode. Like, every time. It's you know... Right, okay then. So all of the stone has been consumed, all of the coal has been consumed. We have absolutely no stone, nothing, which means no concrete is being manufactured, which means look at this fucking it's like a porous sort of slightly soft material underfoot. Soil. It's horrible. The fuck is the point of it? Look at this, concrete, lovely, smooth, well not smooth, but you know, stone and also, you know, covered in dirt. Lovely, like dust. This is what we want. Not this natural shit. This is what we want. Right, okay. So, let's go and find some stone. Which is all the way over here. 3 million units of stone. Out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Right, so, let's take the file and we'll take it this way. We'll go over here, and then we'll go over here. So, we need some cliff explode. So, here's the file, just waiting patiently. So, let's... how would I get the file... Oh, I'm going to have to manually lift it. Ugh. Why is wood in the file? Oh, I put it there. Hang on. Bum, bum. Looking at the time, though, it is getting quite late. It is already 20 minutes to 11. So I have a better idea. As a bit of fun, let me show you what happens if you fuck up in this particular playthrough and provoke the wisps a little bit too much. This is a flamethrower. It makes flame. Throws it, in fact, one might say. What happens if I accidentally flamethrower the forest of the 100% forest coverage map? I wonder. Let's find out together, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So here I am, just minding my own business. You know, lovely weather, just chilling out outside the perimeter fence, when all of a sudden, Lulu runs on top of the keyboard and accidentally squirts flame by hitting the spacebar into the forest proper. Oh no, Lulu, how could you do that? How could you do that? You naughty, naughty dog, you. Yes, I'm talking about you. Right. So we run back into the perimeter wall, and we're like, oh no, a fire. What will we do? Actually, thinking about that, is that I've got a fire break in the form of this. I'm going to assume. Hang on. That's probably not the best test, then, is it? Sorry. Oh no, Lulu's done it again. Oh dear, Lulu's so fucking clumsy. There we go. Yeah, this is when I realised the save game didn't work. It's just turned daylight, mercifully, so the wisps won't spawn until the next day, at which point the fire will be thoroughly out of our control. Well, it's out of our control now. There's no stopping that. Thank you, Dark Fever. Thank you very much, Dark Fever. Thank you. So last time this happened, a lot of wisps turned up. We didn't have that many turrets. I wonder if we have enough now. On a hunch, I'm going to say no. With grenades, it's actually really easy to clear those trees. Oh, really? Oh, I was unaware, Laxky. Okay, so during the day, fire's just going to continue spreading. Shouldn't be a problem. But nighttime, oh dear. Oh yeah, it's a big question mark now that you mentioned it. Riddle me this. So yes, for those just joining the stream, I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. I'm just having a bit of fun by burning the forest of the 100% forest map that this is. What happened last time is that when it hit nightfall, lots of wisps started spawning to attack me. So presumably it's going to happen again. I wonder if the base defenses are capable of holding them off. We'll see. Bum, bum, bum. So where's nightfall then? Look at all the cliffs being revealed by the forest being torched. Thank you, Wind Mountain. Thank you very much, Wind. Thank you, sir. More fire? Don't worry, the fire will handle that. Can it jump the gap there? I presume it can. Yes, because it doesn't go the whole way. It kind of does. Just make sure that it can cross the gap. Thank you, Little Mufasa. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I'm going to take off the MVGs for a second just so I can see when it is indeed nightfall. So we turn the outside forest into a moonscape. Thank you, Drust. Thank you very much, Drust. Okay, so over here, the continues to burn. No doubt it's going to stop there. And it just keeps going. Thank you, Daddy Angel Ox. Thank you very much. Thank you. Come on, where's Nightfall? Oh, can you, Gentle? Oh, cool. Button, exoskeleton. Do you have to be wearing them to turn them off? Yeah, hang on. Turn off NVGs. It's fine. Right, okay, so here we go. So Nightfall, now the wisps are spawning, but they're spawning in the middle of the fire, so they're like, oh god, fire, and then they're burning, because, you know, they're on fire. So how are we doing up here, then? So a few wisps are trailing in, slightly wounded. A few more over there. Thank you, Dale Bez. Thank you very much, Dale. Thank you. So, eventually what happened is that large swarms would start flooding in as the forest fire just continued to burn like crazy. It's a bit piss poor, to be honest. I was expecting way more. Oh, hello. Right. So we should have enough defensive turrets. We'll be fine. Look at them. They're just lining up to get shot. Fire at will. Rubbish wisps. They'll never defeat the power of armor-piercing bullets. We do have enough armor-piercing bullets, yes? Yes, we'll be fine. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you very much, Stefan. The bleeps indicate drones that are being attacked. Oh, pylons as well. Okay, if they attack... Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. So if they attack electrical pylons, it means that the power... Oh, no. The power has already been severed, which means the robotic arms protecting the sub-factories will stop loading fresh ammunition into the turrets. Which means once they've fired all 10 magazines, they cannot reload. We'll be fine here at the main base, though. We've got loads and loads of ammo. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. They're breaching the perimeter. Why don't we shoot them then? Sorry, how did they breach the perimeter? Oh, because we've got a huge gap in the perimeter. That's why. Drones? Why do we have a huge gap in the perimeter? Even though I designed this perimeter, so it's totally my fault. Yeah, sort your shit out, drones. God, drones. Fucking, what do I pay you for? Oh, wait, I don't pay you. Oh, yes, I can use fire now because, you know, fuck them. Woohoo! Suck it, wisps. Oh, okay. Wisps angry. Wisps very angry. Gatling guns. Yes, good, good. Well done, Gatling guns. Keep firing. We'll be fine. Look at it, there's a few red, but fuck me. Okay, oh, they're dead. It's fine. Okay, now the dead wisps are floating over our defenses and melting them. So collectively, can they? No, they'll be repaired before they can melt the turrets. Where's the fire then? It's down here now. It's about to be daylight anyway, so hooray! Here comes another coat, like another flipping regiment of them. Right. The wisps want me to leave their home, I think. Is this place getting attacked? Probably. Okay. Will I survive this? Maybe. Probably. Probably. To be honest, if they trickle in and we've got enough Gatling ammo. Okay. So the fire continues to burn down here. So yes, it's a question. I guess what would be the... So probably this crescent. If the fire were to burn here, that would probably be the maximum amount of tree coverage before they would hit the coast and the fire would start extinguishing itself. So give it a few more minutes. Next night probably, we'll be able to determine if we can hold off all of those wisps. Okay. So yeah, daytime now, so no more wisps. But yeah. So yeah, what else is happening this week? Again, not much to be honest, I'm afraid. I'm just sort of working on the latest bullshittery. Yeah, just cracking on. Just got loads of editing to do. My diet, well, my My attempt at not eating bad food is failing miserably as I start to order bad food. Yeah, just having a fairly normal week, really. Need to go for more runs, though. Need to go jogging. Thank you, Sniper Panda. Thank you very much. Okay, daytime now. Yeah. The fire continues to burn. What's that then? Sorry. Are these burnt trees? Is that what that indicates? Oh yeah, you can actually see the coloration. Hang on. Is that the change of colour? Here? Yeah, look, you can see the trees dissolving. Look. Oh wow. So where is the fire here? Maybe we can't see it over here because we don't have radar coverage? No, Social. No. Thank you kindly, Social, but I've had a big dinner. I don't want to be fat. Right, where's Nightfall then? Where are these wisps? Okay, so the fire. Yeah, so we're approaching the point where we're probably going to see the maximum number of wisps with this large crescent here. So yeah, the next nightfall should be the where we're going to see the most of them. But it's an interesting mix of a mix of elements, isn't it? As in 100% foliage world and the Wisp mod. It's pretty interesting. Thank you, AU. Thank you very much. But all the same, I'd rather... Oh, hang on. It failed to jump the gap. Yeah, that fire break did indeed... No, it should have kept burning. How strange. Why didn't it burn? Is there like a maximum range at which point the fire no longer renders? Maybe. It's nighttime now, so... Wisps probably on the way soon. Yeah, interesting. The fire gutted itself out. Maybe there's a maximum number of trees that will burn? Oh, well, that's a bit of a shame. I suppose it makes sense from a resource perspective. You know, I have this number of fires burning at any one time. Ah, flee from the wisps. The angry wisps. For it is nighttime. No, Nura, I'm just finishing up. I'm finishing up the stream and I just wanted to see what would happen. See if the base with its current Gatling gun defenses is capable of resisting the wisps. Yes, you need a pump for each container, Lorenzo. Each wagon. And you can fit 3 on the top, I believe. But I think you don't need all 3. Okay, so... Oh, we got power restored? Power was restored to these radar stations. They're all still intact. Pfft. Wisps rubbish. They're attacking something, though. The rails. Wisps rubbish. Factorio strong. Factory strong. Okay. Yeah, they're just getting killed by the fire. I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest. I expected like a huge armada of the motherfuckers. They're just attacking my drones right now. And these ones are all dead. Come on. Fairly moderate swarm. Not enough to defeat the defenses. We'd need way more than this. Okay. Here come the wisps. Yes, the purple ones are dead wisps. Yes. Right, so the yellow wisps float towards the base, where the Gatling guns make short work of them as they enter the kill zone. Ow. Nah, we made it. That's a pity. What's going on down here? Nothing. Yeah, I was expecting way more. I thought we'd have loads more than this. Yeah, that was underwhelming. Oh well. I was hoping for thousands and thousands of them. What with this huge burn? That was more or less the same number as when I had a small, relatively small fire compared to that. Oh. Oh well. Right, I guess the fire is going to gutter itself out then. Right. Meh. Pity. Oh well. But at least the wisps are a cool challenge, you know, generally as you expand. Shame that they're not base ending now. Cool. Thank you, TKN King. Thank you very much, TKN. At this point, the wisps aren't really a problem. Well, there'll still be a problem for infrastructure and drones and everything. But, yes. Right, cool. So it's already, it's almost 11 in the evening, so it is time for bed. So thank you for watching, folks. Before I go, please know that I'm working on more DAO bullshittery. To be honest, maybe I'll do a little bit more editing before bed. So yeah, I'm sort of doing the best I can, and I'm hoping to have it ready by the weekend. But I don't know. There's so much left to do. There is a lot left to do. So yes, I'm just going to go and do my best and be with you again soon. I'll see you tomorrow morning if you're around. If not, tomorrow evening. And yeah, have a lovely week, everyone. Let me just have a look and see who's streaming amongst my friends. Okay, hold up. So ZF, who's on? Who's playing? So quite a few ZF members are playing. Beastie's doing CSGO. Smeagol's doing Crisis 2. Yuki's doing Subnautica. Quebec is doing The Long Dark again. Digby's doing Arma 3. Who else is on? Okay. I'm going to hand you over to... When was the last time we hosted Quebec? We haven't hosted Quebec in quite a while. I'll hand you over to... Yeah, so this is ZF Quebec. He's playing more of The Long Dark. Expect him to be rummaging for supplies and occasionally screaming when a random bear or a wolf or something turns up and scares the piss out of him. So, yeah, wish him well. And, yeah, have a lovely, lovely night, everybody. Sleep well. This is ZF Quebec.